Hey everybody. So I was having one of my days where I was watching people, and I like to figure out what makes people do what they do. And so I was a little annoyed. I was watching people throw their cigarette butts on the ground or in the flower bed, or I was watching going to the bathroom and someone who not flushed the commode or peed all over the toilet or had wiped the, used some paper napkins to wash their hands, but instead of throwing it in the trash can, throwing it on the ground. People that don't use their blinker lights, that I could react a little better, a little quicker if someone would use their turn signals. And so I was just thinking about all that. And, years ago I would get really upset. Now I probably just get annoyed. Do they intentionally do this stuff, or are they just clueless? Clueless about anybody other than themselves. So I'm at the gym about 20 minutes, and a lady, about a 60-year-old lady, walks up to me and she says, "Sir, could you please wipe down your equipment after you use it?" I was floored. I smiled at her. I said, "Yes, ma'am, I will." I was annoyed at her. How dare she ask me to wipe my equipment off? I'm working out, And so I'm driving away from the gym, and I got to thinking about it more, and I'm like, the people that, all the stuff I mentioned that annoys me, that's different than me wiping the equipment off. That's a lot different. Justification. I'm rationalizing. It's the first thing we do as humans. It's the same. It's the same thing. It's maybe, in a spectrum of good and bad, maybe it's not as bad, but it's still the same thing. And I'm glad that happened to me. Of course, in the beginning, I'm not. It rubbed me the wrong way. It's like, well, I'm a hypocrite. Listen, change comes in ways that surprise us. It's never fun to look at ourselves and know that we're not perfect. But we have to admit it to ourselves so change can occur. Alright, so one other thing, I'm done with the video, but I want to say something. That there's tens of millions of people in this world, and it's easy to think to ourselves, well, why should we think about anybody else? We're not going to see that person again, or they don't go, they're not in our circles. Let me share, I believe that if 1 in every 30, 1 in every 50, 1 in every 100 people end up being a lifelong friend because we stop to think about them first, I would say that friendship is worth it. And a little example is Bert himself. I'm living in an apartment complex, and here he comes up the stairs carrying all his stuff. He's moving in next to me. My thoughts could have ended up being, well, this young boy in a party town like UGA, he's coming here he's probably in a fraternity, he's probably gonna make a lot of noise, there's gonna be a lot of people in and out of his house. Maybe he didn't see me, because then I would have to help him move his stuff all up the stairs. Maybe I could just duck and he wouldn't see me. Well, let me tell you something right now. If I had ducked and I had missed Bert, I would have missed one of the best people that I've ever met in my life. I could have either said he's 14 years younger, we don't have anything in common, I'm just going to duck away. And I'm glad I didn't. Guys, I think that if it takes being nice to everybody else in this world to come across our best friends, the people that matter, the people that care about us, I think it's worth the risk to be nice to everybody that comes along. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.